Is this what it is?
Yeah.
I think so.
And we are live. You can catch us on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, and now you can catch us on Instagram. So we'll be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back.
Howls of a Bass. I'm Ronnie Adams.
And I'm Jacob Casas, and this episode is called Taco Tuesday. We actually have a special guest today. She has her own podcast. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, but we named it Taco Tuesday because of her. So if you want to introduce yourself to our audience and let them know a little bit
Sure.
about you.
I'm Al. I host the Tacos and Shawarma podcast. I mean, you've probably seen my clips on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And, I mean, yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
And yeah, I seen your clip. I want to say I seen your clip on the Fresh and Fit, the one that went viral, with the honey bun one.
Yeah.
I seen that one.
We did.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool clip. Yeah, but I seen that on. I think they showed it on Fresh and Fit or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so that was cool. You want to tell us a little bit about your podcast? And like, we watched it obviously a little bit, but for our viewers, kind of get into it and how you started it and things like that.
Sure. So yeah, I just was like, I used to do property rentals. I used to have themed Airbnbs.
Mhm.
So I used to own a house called the Crypto House. I don't know if you ever heard of it. So it was in LA. It was a crypto themed Airbnb. You can Google it. And I sold it, and I was like, what am I gonna do with my life now? And I was like, I want a podcast. Just because of like my age, I always wanted to film. I always was a talker. So I just was like, I'm just gonna film a podcast, and everyone was like, everyone has a podcast. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I was like, yeah, it probably is the stupidest thing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So
Then you go viral.
yeah, and then I just went viral like after 4 posts.
You're like, how stupid is it now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it might. I don't know yet.
Still in the
But
process? Still in the
We're
process?
we're still figuring it out, but I mean, I guess I'm further along than most
Okay.
that are new. I mean, not than most. I mean, there are people who are obviously way bigger than me, but it's hard.
I don't think they have the views, though. I don't think they...
On Instagram, I have the views on Instagram.
Yeah.
But YouTube is like hard to get like
Subscribers? And
subscribers and views. And,
Have you monetized yet on YouTube?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm not like making money on YouTube.
You're not making money yet.
No,
So how long you been doing your podcast for?
6 months, 7 months.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Around
I just
same as
started.
us.
Yeah.
So you started as an entrepreneur. That's
Yeah.
kind of how we started our podcast,
Mhm.
bringing on entrepreneurs and talking to them and basically telling their story of them being in the thick of being an entrepreneur. And that's kind of how our whole thing started. And then it just started going to other things.
I was thinking about it in the car. I'm like, everyone who like stopped making money during COVID, like after COVID, is like, what are we gonna do with our lives now? And we all just decided to start podcasts because like everyone has a podcast. You
See,
know?
we did it for a different reason, though. Like,
What was the reason?
the biggest thing with entrepreneurs is you get to network. You can help build your business, and other people can help you do different things when you network. So that was a big reason for me. It's like the biggest form of sales. So I'm able to really push my business with my
I mean, you have a
podcast.
good situation here because you're already working here anyway, so
Yeah.
it's just like an extra.
Yeah. So I come in, I'm working, I come and do the podcast, go back out and get things done.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's kind of
I don't do it like that.
no.
No, I'm just off the muscle. Like this better work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you went viral crazy. I mean, that's really cool that you were able to do that with
Yeah.
4. You said like 4 clips, like right away. You were able to do that.
Yeah, I've went viral a few times, but you know we're not there yet. Like Alex Cooper is. Took her 5 years to get a $50 million Spotify deal. You know.
Hmm. So you talk about a lot of different things on your podcast. That's what I like about yours. You seem like you just talk about everything,
Yeah, everything.
and you pretty much have a good stance on things that you talk about.
Right.
So I mean, it's like you're not hearing all this other stuff. A lot of other people are talking about other things, and it seems kind of like how everybody's thinking.
Repetitive?
Yeah,
You know?
And everybody's thinking of like, all this weird new shit that's going on podcasts. Just, yeah, yours is more like down to earth and it's real and
Yeah.
it seems more raw and things like that.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. That's why he was telling me about yours. I was like, yeah, let's for sure get her on. I didn't even know you. I was already saying yeah beforehand. Before I even knew about the dude that you interviewed and that thing went viral on, I was like, I seen that clip. I know exactly who this is now.
I started following you because I seen one of your clips. It wasn't that one. It was a different one. But it was just like you were. I mean, because most women that do podcasts, it's more like on politically correct shit. Like you know what I mean, like conservative.
Like Candace Owens and Pearl and all.
Right, and it's like you're talking about everything,
Yeah.
and you're standing on what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like nobody's swinging you a bunch of shit. Like you say,
Right.
like you from New York, I'll cut you.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that's what drew me to the podcast, and that's when I had told him. He was like, "Wait, I seen this shit."
Yeah. Thanks
Went
for
viral.
thanks for inviting me. I
Yeah,
appreciate
for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
All love.
Even though they're 2 hours away from where I live.
Well, hey, maybe
somebody got to buy her a meal because she keep talking about how far this place was.
You know
We
why?
starved her.
You know why?
Uh-huh.
I don't leave my house. Like
Oh,
I'm
no.
one of those people. Like
Oh, so this is
I've
just
been-
like
I've been living in LA for 12 years, and it's like once you get to a certain like pinnacle of comfort, you just don't.
go outside of that box.
You don't leave your house. Like
That's-
I'll go to the like Trader
And
Joe's,
only city people will understand that one.
nail salon. You know,
and everything's
Yeah.
right there in the
It's
city,
in
so that's why.
that mile
Like,
radius.
Yeah, like a
that block.
2 mile. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't leave my house. So
so
like I don't do
Do you
road
film
trips.
do you film in LA?
Yeah, I film in Burbank.
Oh, okay.
okay, yeah, it's not far.
So you have your own studio type thing, or is it like?
No, I run a studio.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's like I was thinking of having a studio, but it's like it's just easier to rent one.
You don't want to do the upkeep and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want people at my house, you know.
Yeah, I don't think that wouldn't be. a
And
good
so
idea
it's
for
like
your
if
house.
I don't know, you need all this equipment. I mean, it's just like I'm not there yet, you know.
So with this podcast, what is your objective? Where are you going with this podcast? I know you're speaking freely on this podcast, but for the viewers that hasn't seen or heard your podcast,
Right.
you know, what is your motive? You know, what is your goal or your, you know?
To be real with you, I'm not like here to tell anybody how to live their life and what to do. I'm not one of those people. I don't judge because I feel like every person has their own unique life and unique situation and their own story. So like what might work for me is not going to work for you, and what might work for you might not work for me. So I'm just here to really entertain, like to be honest with you.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm
And
not,
entertain just with your thoughts, and people are, you know, are you
Yeah, I'm
responding to what people are asking you? Are they asking you questions or?
I don't know if they're asking me questions. I mean, I don't know. I get like it's weird. I just throw posts out there and
See
like,
reaction.
They just get a lot of engagement. I mean,
That's
it's
what's
a
up.
lot of hate, you know. It's a lot of
Yeah.
hate.
A lot of hate.
Yeah.
That's where we getting at. We want to know what's
But it's-
going
but
on with
it's
the
a-
podcast.
But it's okay. Like I think the haters, they take you there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody like taken you there, like where you had to like, you started writing and you had to like, wait a minute, let me backspace before I. you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
for sure, all the time, every day.
why
You got the
y'all-
trolls.
Why y'all fucking with her like that?
Got the trolls already.
I don't know. It's weird, but it's okay. Like honestly, the more hate I get on a post, the more viral it goes.
That's 100%. So where do you think where a lot of the hate come from? You said it's a lot of hate, like, you know.
You know, just being like a very opinionated female who has like I'm very confident when I talk. So it just seems masculine, I guess. It's not masculine. It's just like I don't give a fuck. You know, like I'm not.
Authentic, real.
Yeah, I'm not like putting myself up for bids. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like I don't give a fuck if I meet a man or not, or I get married or not. Like I've already experienced, you know, whatever the fuck. So I'm just me. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not like. Well, I shouldn't say this because if my future husband sees that, I'm gonna think, you know what I mean? Like, whatever.
Well, we look at it over here. We always talk about that. We don't try to change nobody. Like if even if we feel like we don't agree with them. It's like, what's the point of trying to change their mind? Let's
You
just
know,
flow
people-
with what that is.
Right, but
you know,
things last on the internet forever, so
that is true.
you know you kind of want to like not go too crazy. But I mean, like if you don't have like anything to really lose, then
It's a different story.
you know you might say what you want to say.
That's true. That is true.
So where you say you from New York?
from New York, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So how long you been in California?
12 years.
12 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Would you ever move back?
No.
No, you love it here.
Or you just
I
hate it
love-
there?
I don't hate it there. It's just cold. You know, it's like it's cold.
For too long.
I don't like the cold.
Do you think like New York was like a reason? Like, 'cause I know a lot of people are tough in New York. You think that's where you get your?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I was from here, I wouldn't be like this.
You'd be all, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
All girly and shit.
Some valley shit.
Yeah, it's a bad shit. Like,
Those girls probably irritate the shit out of you.
they do. But you know
Only
what?
in the valley, but
I'm not around it. Honestly, like I said, I don't leave my house. I
Yeah.
don't go out. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't like.
You don't drink at all? Or you stop drinking?
No, I just don't like it. I never started. Like,
Oh, shit.
I mean, I don't like. I'm not like I've never had a drink before. I've had a drink.
Yeah.
I just don't
It's not
like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not my thing.
So you've always, I mean, have you always been like an entrepreneur? Because obviously you started your
Yeah.
podcast, doing your own thing. You've always been in the entrepreneurship mindset thing.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, so we ask a lot of entrepreneurs on this show. We always feel like there's like a list of qualities that you have to have as an entrepreneur in order to have that mindset. And a lot what we talk about is like leadership. So when it comes to that and you being an entrepreneur, what is leadership to you?
You know, honestly, I don't think it's about. For me, I don't think it's about leadership. For me personally, it's more about being able to take hits, you know, and not being like not dying from them. You know, like if you're able to like constantly take hits and you're okay with it and you can just keep moving after that, and you know, people will follow you if you're great. So you don't have to be like this perfect leader, but if you get it, people will just want to be around you. You know what I'm saying?
So
a
you
lot of
just like
people-
lead by example type thing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like trying to be anyone's role model because I'm not perfect. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
But you do have to lead a business, like a business that you're running, like your podcast, you know, different businesses. If you have employees, it's like it kind of comes regardless with the territory, you know, and the bigger you get, the more people are going to work under you. And in a sense, at some point, you're going to be like, damn, I'm like leading these people without even really realizing it.
yeah, I mean, I do have people who work for me now.
Okay.
You know, but like I kind of I watch people, so I see how they operate, and if I don't like it, I correct it. You know,
Okay.
I'm not like the micromanager type of leader. I'm just
Yeah.
like, you know, I'll just throw you in the water, and then if you like drown, then I'll be like,
no life jacket.
yeah,
You're like, drown, bitch.
yeah, like no, then I'm just having to
There's no safety. guys.
Like you're dead.
Just gonna get replaced. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Sink or-
I've had to
Sink or
replace
swim.
a lot of people. You know, a lot of people don't really want to be led. A lot of people want to lead, and I say a lot that there's a beauty in being a number 2 and a number 3. You know, it's really hard to be a number 1. It's like the most pressure ever. It's not as fun as it looks. Sometimes it's just easy to be a number 2. If you're really good at being a number 2, like I would suggest it.
You're fucking not wrong at all on that shit.
Scottie Pippen was number 2.
Yeah.
We were talking about that
That shit is crazy. I know, because like everything's on your fucking shoulders, and that shit is
And he was damn near called the greatest too, right? At one point.
Nah, but
shit's crazy.
I mean, like you don't have the pressure when you're a number. If you're a great number 2, right? You're needed. So.
But
always gonna be good.
you're probably in number 1 though.
Yeah, I'm number 1.
And how you feel with that pressure?
Sick every day.
It fucking sucks, right?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
But I mean, like I said, I could take a lot. You know, I could take a lot of losses. It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm numb to it.
How long did that take you? Is that like a recent numbness you've been getting, or has that been like that for a while?
No, I mean, the more you lose, like, the less you feel it. You know, like if you lose like 300,000 in a day, sometimes you're just like,
Fuck.
oh shit.
We were literally just talking about that shit today. We're like, damn, like you just become numb to all this shit
You become numb to it.
because you're just like, it is fucking what it is.
From the people fucking you over to, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I mean? It's just,
Cause like, what's the worst that could happen? Anyway, like, what's the worst that I had? Like, I'm an animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could always get it back. Like, even if I don't get it back to like the full capacity of what I've had when I've reached the. I mean, I know I will anyway, but I mean, I can always jump into a sales job, at any, on any level, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because sales, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're selling.
Yeah.
You know, you're selling yourself.
And every business you learn that you have to be sales. Like you're selling your business, you're selling yourself,
Right.
all that shit.
Right.
The product.
Exactly.
So,
So,
I mean-
I'm not afraid to fall or fail at all. I'm not even afraid to die, to be honest with you. It's whatever.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have a kid.
So you're a little bit afraid to die?
No.
No? Still?
Oh.
Me, I'll be a little different on that. I used to not be afraid to die, but now that I got kids, I'm like, yeah, I can't die.
No, I don't want to die. I'm not saying oh, I want to die.
No, I get what
I'm
you're
not
saying, but-
afraid to die. No.
I mean, how could you be afraid of the unknown? You know what I
well,
mean?
we're all
Like,
gonna die.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
We're all
so
gonna die.
why would
You're
you
not.
be afraid
Nobody's
to
gonna
die?
live forever.
Because most people are afraid of what they don't know, and you don't know. You know what I mean?
That's almost like a cliche. Like, I don't know that this is gonna happen, but I'm afraid of it.
But you know, to a certain extent, that you're not gonna if if you don't do this or this with your business, you're not gonna die from it.
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean. That you know that.
I mean,
Dying-
death is easier than life, to be honest with you. If you really think
Shit,
about
it's not void.
It's unknown.
That's why.
We don't know. Like,
I mean,
you gonna tell me that
Are you religious, by the way?
religious? No.
Or do you have? Are you believe in a higher
Spiritual?
power? Or
Yeah, I believe in God. I believe in God for sure. I feel like I'm one of the chosen ones, but I'm trying to get there. I pray,
Nobody's perfect.
but I don't really I'm not into the culty thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like words of wisdom. I like to listen to the holy people on YouTube with the beards and the fucking head things. I like that shit. I like them to read me verses and tell me what it means to them. I like that shit, but
So you're into media.
I don't live by it though.
That's all good.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't. A lot of people
Right.
say they do and they don't.
right. I
It's a
don't.
lot of half-assers, but we ain't gonna get all into that.
I just try to be a good person, honestly. My goal in life is just to make money so I can give it away. That's what makes me the happiest, is just helping other people and giving them what I can, because when I'm not giving, I feel really shitty.
Well, you're giving us because you came all the way out here and helped on the podcast for us. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you for
that's
your
not
time.
unseen.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah. So, where do you want to take your podcast, or where do you want to go next?
To the promised land, pay me.
Yeah.
Where's my fucking check?
Right? We all want what we
That's
want.
it.
So you have any other businesses, any entrepreneur businesses that you run, or just
I am the business.
that's what's up? You want to, what else can we, know any of your services that you offer?
No, I don't. Right now, I'm not offering any services. I'm
Just
just,
the
I'm
podcast?
just
Just the
podcasting.
podcasting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you're moving on that.
Yeah.
And we waiting
No,
for
yeah.
that to be monetized.
Yeah, it is being monetized. It's
Okay.
just not to the level that I want it to
Got
be.
you.
I
Got
mean,
you.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's no plan B for me.
This
Okay.
is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, because really, once you scale to a certain level, it's not really about the podcast, right? It's about what you're selling on your podcast.
Yeah.
And if you have people who fuck with you and will just buy it, because it's like I said, when you're selling something, they're not buying what you're selling; they're buying you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So all you need is time. So if I can buy time, I'll be good. Which
And it seemed like people already listening to what you have to say. So
right,
when that time comes, you
Yeah.
know, it'll.
How often do you film a week?
once a week, sometimes twice a week, depends.
Just one show?
Yeah,
That
one
day?
show, 1 or 2 shows. Yeah.
And all the bookings go through you, just hit them up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, come on, type shit.
People hit me up, honestly.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people want to come on my show. Like, I have people that want to come on that I probably forgot about. Like, I have a lot of people that want to come on my show. So it's not, I don't have to look for guests ever. It's just about me. Like, do I want to talk to you? You know? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't want to really, I don't care who you are. If I'm not really interested in talking to you, like, I'd rather not.
Have you had anybody on
I
that
mean,
you
it's
like,
easy being a female, ain't it? No,
Huh?
I'm just kidding.
Have you had anybody-
I know that's different.
It's different being a female for
No,
sure.
I've never
Not
regretted.
regret it, but like, it's like, damn, like, why did I say you?
No, I never regret anyone, but I mean, some are more boring than others.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really like, I don't really like interviewing people. I like to talk to people. You know, so
Chat it up.
If I feel like I have to ask you a bunch of questions and like, I mean, like, why are you?
When you got to
here?
pull it out,
Yeah,
pull it out of him.
I don't really like. I'm not really into that.
So talk to us.
So you dating?
Let's turn. Yes.
I know some people want to know.
No, I mean, if I am talking to you, you can ask me questions. I'm saying, but when I have to pull it out of people, it's just hard, a little hard. You
Take
know?
us to your podcast.
Because I remember you saying you really don't like interviewing. You just like want people there to talk to for emotional support and shit. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just some people are just, you know, you either like have chemistry with people or you don't, you know.
right.
But you know,
Has it made it more difficult for you to date since you are viral?
to date,
Or talk to men, or do men, or
I'm
do
done
men
with.
approach you
I'm
more?
done
or
with it. Yeah, I'm done.
Dating?
With it. Yeah, I'm done with it.
You sure?
Yeah,
sure
I'm positive. Yeah. I'm done.
Okay, look at it. He's hoping. He has hope.
No,
He has hope.
everybody says that. So you saying like meaning like if a dude comes up to you and you find him attractive, you just
Nobody's
say, I'm done
coming up to me because
They're not
they're not.
intimidated?
No, because first of all, where are they gonna find me? I'm home.
Oh, shit. So you don't do the DMs and
I mean,
slide back to the hi, how are you?
Damn.
to the regular ones.
Well, yeah, like the hi, how are you? You're beautiful. You
From
not
who?
responding back.
From who?
Just regular.
Never.
Instagram.
Never.
For
Only if they're like
Rico.
somebody's and that already like, you know.
Established.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know what I was talking about on the way here? Like, when you're at a high level in life, like, I'm not even saying that I'm at a high level in life, because I'm not even where I should be, like, as a human, right? Like, I'm not at my full potential. But the higher you get on the scale of life, the more excellent you are, the harder it is to settle down with somebody, because you're always going to think you can do better.
Yeah.
And then you end up being alone. So it's like, I missed the boat of, you know, finding a nice guy and marrying him and having a family. I could have had that. I could have chose that route, and I didn't. So now,
Dude, Dawn?
yeah, it's
Damn, this fool really wants to know.
I'm trying to figure out. We're talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, we are. I love it. I know. We're talking too.
yeah. I mean, like, you know, I was saying, like, okay, so once you've had anything you've ever wanted, right? Like, once you've had it all, like, you know it's not all that. You know what is all that,
Been there, done that type shit. Basically.
and you know it's not all that. But then once you're at a certain place in life, right, you don't want to really date like a regular guy anymore.
Yeah.
But then the non-regular guys are like really horrible human beings.
Yeah.
So you're in a weird place.
I get that because like I don't want. I mean, I'm just being transparent. I don't want to date hoes anyway. I'm sick of the hoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick and tired of dealing with them, talking to them. It's just the shit just flies over the head. I can't even. This dude even knows. I'm just tired of it. Like it is what it is.
He's straightforward. He was like, I don't do it.
I'm like tired of it, man. Like a lot of them.
I'm like, who hurt you? Bro? Like,
No, it's I'm over it. I just got over it. Like it's not like you can't just keep. You can keep doing whatever you want, but it's like it's the same shit. You know what I mean? Ends up being the same shit, and I'm just like, I don't know. So I get what you're talking about on that end. Yours is probably a little different, but
It's a
like,
little
yeah,
different, yeah.
but I get it.
But
You know what I mean?
I like the fact that earlier you said that you do want to make people happy and things like that. It's just not a man, and I understand that. But
I do want to make a man. I make many men happy. I just don't want to, you know, really cross that. Once you cross certain lines, you know, things change. And like, what can a man offer me besides money? Really, nothing.
What do you want from a man?
Nothing.
So you don't want
Stay
anything.
away from
man.
me.
So nobody is this?
go ahead, answer that question.
You want to say who hurt you?
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm saying the same thing. Like, who hurt you? Like, because it has to be. I mean, it has to be more. I mean, you said besides money, but it's like.
I mean, I had a good man before. I had one good man, right? I fucked it up with him, and like.
Also, it was.
What?
It was you.
It was me, yeah, for sure. It was me. So I'm saying, like, I'm never gonna find that again. I know that. I'm never gonna find a guy like him again. And so, and
everybody's different. You can find two of the same person. Nobody.
right, and that's who I should have stayed with. And so, you know, knowing that, like,
How long ago was that?
a while ago, but you know, like, I'm around like the higher echelon of people, and they're just shitty. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you kind of want to match. You kind of want someone to match you in certain ways, like as for financially and like, what am I gonna do with a UPS driver? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Can wear those
what are we
shorts.
gonna have in common? Like, I don't know. Like, it would have to be like I don't know. Like,
Something amazing has to be about him. Like, nothing for it to happen.
He probably has to go through a little bit what we went through. He probably
yeah,
had
he
to
has
had
be
to.
from like the streets, and then he still has to have money. You know what I'm saying? He has to be a little smart. He's smarter
So
than
you
me.
basically,
It doesn't exist.
You want it's like you want a trapper. It's like you want like a trapper.
Yeah,
type shit,
probably.
basically. That's the only way to work.
Get like
Well,
four
they're not-
four
not
different
like a
dudes with the same
retired-
thing.
Like a retired trapper, not like a.
Like he saved up. Now he's doing this. He has business.
Y'all gonna
Yeah.
let her say that don't exist in here?
What? About
What the fuck? Hey, don't let her talk that shit. I exist, goddammit. Fuck what they talking about. Excuse my language, excuse my French.
What?
But men like what she talking about
As
exist.
far as
So
what the, like the,
I took my hat.
Well, good man. Well, I mean, what
You
else
are
do
in LA,
You know,
so there's a lot of
yeah.
fake shit going on in LA.
I just had to correct that. You
She
know,
was saying about the men that she
she said they
the
don't
high-
exist. They said no more. Whatever she was talking about don't exist.
The high
So
power
let me
pushing her.
go ahead and correct that. You know what I mean? So carry on.
I mean, I just, I'm over it.
And I remember, I don't know if it was alive or if it was one of your clips. It was saying like the dudes that you attract is like the dudes from jail.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot of dudes from jail hitting you up.
I mean, it's just been a pattern in my life.
Damn.
Yeah. Even on a high level, it's always a guy like who's been in jail for many years. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said she wants a Ronnie, and you think I'm playing? No, I'm just kidding.
It's I'm fucked up, so it's like I want someone equally like as fucked up as me,
That shit's funny.
Like if you're
She had to like he probably had to hurt his girl too, like to
Yeah.
feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah.
probably gonna have to like, yeah, I fucked that up. Like, you know what? I fucked it up. I was a good girl, but like now it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
That's how it is.
yeah.
You think social media plays a part in how you feel about
Social media has ruined everything for everyone.
Oh, for sure.
For everyone.
Let me ask you a question though. So
Yeah.
you think that if you, let's just say, in a dream world, you found that dude again, do you think you would fuck it up again?
No,
No.
no.
Why?
Wait, the same guy. If I found the same. that
No,
guy,
like let's just say you
Or,
found
like,
another
a
guy,
different guy?
and he was like
Perfect?
all of a sudden you're just like, damn, this dude is perfect for me. Would you think you would fuck it up again?
No,
Why? Why do you think that?
because I'm older now and I know better. I wouldn't fuck it up, but it just doesn't exist because anyone who's perfect, they're gonna want someone who's like
perfect too?
yeah.
Nah, not necessarily.
Younger.
You know why
what
though?
mean?
I know what you're thinking. Younger, yeah, a lot
No
of
kids.
because that's what they're preaching out here, right? I get what you're saying.
No, but like, trust me. I mean, like, even these dudes, like, their image, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to be seen with, like, the hot young thing,
That's LA though. You're in LA.
That's true.
You're in LA. Like man, we've been
That's
doing stuff
LA.
out there, and that's like the capital of fake. I'm like tripping out on the people out there. Like I've never seen so much. Like they walk out, boom, it's like a movie scene. Then you walk back in, and it's like they go back to normal. I'm like, what the fuck?
You see him walk outside of the club. In the club, they be in somebody else's VIP for one. You walk to the car, and the car looks like it's from like 1990.
Yeah, I can't.
We
know
live
what I
in
mean?
we live in
That's
another
LA.
dimension in LA. Yeah, it's
LA's a little different.
It's different.
Yeah, it's definitely
it's
different.
It's like all I know right now, 'cause I've been living here for so long, so it's like
That's why maybe you can't be in LA.
where am I gonna go?
No, at the end of the day, it comes to a level of maturity, to be honest. So a person at a certain age should, whether you man or woman, should understand, like, damn, it's more than just about financial. It's about where your head is, about a respect level. It's about more than just,
I mean, I know I told you I don't really go outside,
right.
so I wouldn't even know.
So you think you go outside? Is that part of the reason? Maybe you're a little upset still about the situation, or you just don't want to be outside anymore?
I'm not upset.
No,
About what situation?
no, the situation with your ex that you said that you messed
Oh
up.
no, I'm not upset.
You're not bothered by that at all anymore.
No.
That was Years
No, it was a long
ago?
time ago. That was like 8 years ago.
Just don't become no cat lady. You know what I mean? When you get older, since you know you're gonna shut all the men out. You know.
I'll tell you something. Every woman has men in her life. You know.
Yeah.
I have men in my life still. Not that I fuck, but like that are around, waiting. You know what I'm
Sniffing.
saying?
Trying to smell it.
Hey. I mean, hey.
That's what's
We
up.
know that, man. Yeah, girls, they always got somebody.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
This-
I
we
They
mean,
got
talking
needs
real
too,
life.
so we know what's
Yeah,
going
You know what I
on.
mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. Like if I want it, it's
No.
not hard. It's not out of reach for me.
It's never
They
hard
just
for a
they
girl.
was just concerned about companionship and making sure that when you get older that you know
I
do
mean,
have some companionship.
you know what's funny? They say the happiest people are single women and married men. So
shit.
Well, at the end,
I was happy, but I was married. I was happy as fuck.
women are put on this earth for you guys. Like you know, we God made us to for you. He didn't
We
make
think
you.
that too.
Yeah,
We believe that too.
yeah.
You're like, you're for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he didn't make
That's
us
no question for
make
us.
you for us.
Right.
He made us for you. So like we are put on this earth to make your life easier.
100. We believe it.
So me being a cat lady, I'll be a cat lady, a horse lady. I'll be rich and I'll have.
No,
you
we
know,
just don't want you to. We'd rather for you to have a companion. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I'm gonna have a companion in some form. It might not be human form, but it'll be. I'll be okay.
Rico's like, damn.
So, who do you plan on having next on the show? Or people, if you want to reveal that, or
I think I have this Playboy chick. Her name is Allegra Cole. She has like giant titties. She's coming on. She's coming on, and I just dropped an episode today.
you filmed earlier?
Like I filmed it like a few days ago. So I just dropped it like 2 hours ago, and I'm probably not gonna shoot this week. So I don't know. Like I said, I have so many people that want to come on.
Yeah.
Once I decide like when I film, I'll just go through
Who you want to post up?
who I want to,
So you don't go live when you do it.
I haven't set it up yet. I just put myself on like Spotify and like Apple. Like I'm behind. I'm like.
Production and everything's on you. You do it. You do it all. Everything is you.
What do you mean? I have a studio that I rent, but they do everything.
Oh, yes, man.
But I pay them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is. It's so you're new to this whole world too, though, huh?
Who's the biggest guest you guys had on here?
Biggest guest,
Me.
I mean, we had some. Mike Barron is one. I mean,
we had a couple millionaires on here.
Yeah.
I mean, biggest guests like names.
No,
people
like social media wise.
oh no, we had a girl that works at the Bunny Ranch. She's always on a bunch of. She was on Fresh and Fit. We had a couple Fresh and Fit girls here on here actually. Ali Spoon was on here too.
But actually, we've never actually reached out to any social media, Instagram people. We just stay kind of like in our field, our business field.
Yeah, I think they saw some of our stuff.
Yeah, and they pretty much asked us, but
Like,
that's
I
a great
wanna
idea
say-
to start because. We ain't never really clout chased in that area to where like, hey, come be on our show. You're Instagram. We've never clout chased like
Entrepreneurs, I like having them on, like different business owners, because like their mindset is just different. I feel like I can have like a really good conversation with them because a lot of times I feel like shit just flies over people's head. You know what I mean? You can't really like have that good conversation and be able to talk to them and really like go back and forth.
But how do you build the audience though? With the entrepreneurs.
We just, I don't know, like it started happening with their people to kind of watch. I mean, I wasn't really caring about this side.
Right.
Like, I didn't really care. I didn't care.
This is
I
the
wasn't on
hobby.
YouTube or nothing. I was like, let's just fucking do it because I'll get more business that way. I can meet more entrepreneurs. I did like networking events and shit like that. So I was like, let's just do that. And I wasn't expecting to do any of this shit. And then as we kept going, then we started figuring out how much money's in this shit, and that's when we started figuring out, okay, let's get on YouTube. We met Diamond Studios. Shout out Diamond Studios. They started helping us, and then they started explaining YouTube and all the different like money that's involved in it. And that's when we're like, you know what? Let's figure this shit out. So that
Sorry
just
that I'm
started
yawning.
coming.
I'm not like yawning at you. I'm just
I'm boring. I get it.
No, you're
It's
not
cool.
boring. You're not boring. I'm just saying, don't think I'm yawning at you.
The-
I've been up since 6 a.m.
But that's how we kind of just started flowing with that, and we weren't trying to do none of this shit. We were just trying to really just interview entrepreneurs, and then other shit started popping off, and now we still don't know what the fuck we're dealing with.
Yeah, because I saw you. What do you guys do for clips? You use AI?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not really the way to do it.
nah.
No.
What would
What's
you
up?
suggest?
Yeah.
Put us on some game then.
There she go. We see
Yeah.
a smile.
I
There we
know.
go.
Where's that been?
Like,
No.
damn, it took us that long. Is that what it needs? You gotta
The
put us
crack-
up on game to get a smile? Let
She's
me
all
put
to
y'all
put you
up
up.
on something.
No, because I notice a lot of there's a lot of people podcasting, right? It's like so many. It's actually like it's kind of funny, but like the only way to stand out is to like personalize your clips. Like using AI is not going to get you like any views at all. Like you might get lucky and have one clip like pop off. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to get consistent views if you're using AI. Like that
As far as
should
like
clips.
She like personalizing, making sure that you put them love into it,
No, I'm
everything.
saying-
Well, we had a guy
First
doing
of
that too,
all,
though.
I mean, well, maybe he's the wrong guy, but you know, you gotta first of all, you gotta have the right camera angles. I don't think you have the right camera angles from what I see over here. I mean, I don't know if I don't.
No,
wanna
go
break
ahead,
this-
do your shit.
I don't want to break this down.
No,
but-
we're open to constructive criticism all the time. And any business I do, I'm always
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, so you want to have cameras facing each and every one of you, right? Your guests, right? You want to have like them, like, when you cut it, right? You're seeing them in full, or at least if you want to like have, I don't know, depends how you want to set it up, but you know when you want to capture when someone says something really insightful, important, you want to capture that, and you want it to be aesthetically pleasing. Because if it's not clear and it's not large, you know what I mean, and the pixels are not 1080 or whatever, like if you zoom into it and it's blurry, no one's really going to hear what they have to say. So you really need like good cameras, and you need good angles, and you need a good editor who can actually sift through the episode and find the clips that people will want to watch. The only reason I know this information, like, I wasn't an editor before this, but, you know, now that I started this podcast, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when I started. I had no idea about anything, but I met this editor online. I was looking for a YouTube editor to edit my YouTube videos, because I don't know how to fucking edit. I don't know how to do shit. I'm not a techie person. And I met this editor, and he said he was a clip editor. Actually, he said he went to Andrew Tate's Hustlers University, and they taught them how to cut clips in that Hustlers University, and I paid him $100 to make me a clip, right? And it went viral. Like the first fucking $100 I gave him, he cut me 5 clips. He gave me like extra clips, and I posted one, and 2 weeks later the clip went viral. And I posted like 3 other clips that I cut myself, and they didn't do numbers. They did nothing. And then he was cutting my clips, and he taught me how to make clips, and that's a lot of the reason why my clips have the numbers they have. Like, you need to personalize. I don't know if you care or not, but
No, I do.
you know.
It's fire. We listen.
When it comes to business, that's
100%.
all I give a fuck about.
Do your thing, yes.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you need to personalize your clips like brand it almost to your podcast. So if it's having this moon or whatever, like whatever it is that's personalized to your podcast, it should be in the clip. And then, like, you have to pick your font. Those AI fonts, they're garbage. Everyone's using them.
Yeah, they are.
So nobody's, like, when people see them, they swipe, because it
That's
just
true.
looks like cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to find, like, a aesthetic that fits you, and just keep using it. It's not that hard. You know, it's like, I'm about to start an editing business, guys, but
that's where this comes from.
but no, you could use CapCut. You know what I'm saying?
She like I'm
No, because I was thinking
I'm
about
gonna look
it.
at y'all shit and I'm gonna go and
No.
correct everybody. So
No,
sign
no.
up for this program.
No.
That's great. She
No.
said,
Yeah. I know what it is.
You just use
It's in my
CapCut.
notes.
You know what I'm saying? And then as long as you have the camera angles properly, you can cut your own clips. You know, you just have to have someone who has the time to watch the whole episode and know what to cut, because like that AI is not advanced
No, yeah.
enough.
It's
I
on
don't
my
see him
phone
getting.
already.
I don't see him getting everything. I don't see him getting every AI getting all the clips that I like.
The whole way they do it is not. It's not gonna take it there.
Yeah.
It's never gonna go.
It takes
there.
a long time to get to for someone to edit a clip though, like with the lettering and all that.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't,
No.
because the guy had doing it. He'd take him a long ass time.
How long?
I don't know. It'd take him like to edit. Yeah, to edit like a whole clip. It'd take him like with lettering and all that, probably like almost a day to do one. And I mean,
Hold on a second, but he has to find the clip too, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's a day is a long time. Like who are you?
But when you want to bust out a bunch of clips, one clip is a pain in the ass.
I love it.
What?
That should take a long time. Like, how you gonna be busting out a clip a day?
How long do you think it takes to edit a movie? It takes like a year.
Yeah, no, I
know,
get
I'm
that.
just saying, okay, so I mean, it could take.
A whole day's too much for me. I got shit to do. We gotta get this knocked out.
But you're not. But you need the result. What do you mean too long for you? So you're gonna rather use an AI
Perfection-
that's not
perfection
gonna
is-
give
is
you.
what
Well,
she's
no, they
talking
came out
about.
dope. I like the clips, but I mean, get what you're saying on some of that. Yeah, those ones came out good. I don't really use that no more. Like we don't. I mean, what it comes down to is
I mean, I don't know what you're going for. This is you can do whatever you want. This is your podcast. I was just giving you some.
I think it should be a balance,
knowledge.
and that's great knowledge that you drop in.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think a person should have a balance. Because I see the way House Over Bass we do it is try to just to get things out there so people can say, "Hey, recognize us." But then I also see it your way.
Bro,
I
editing takes
understand,
time.
and I
Takes a
understand
lot
it
of
your
time.
way. You get it the professional way. People see the glamour and the bang. This is what it is.
well, I did it both ways. I'm doing it both ways.
Yes,
really,
for
that's what it
sure.
comes down to. I'm
That's
doing
why
it both
I said
ways.
balance is good. I understand.
Yeah.
And your input is needed.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
No,
you're
no,
good. Hell no.
Hey, no.
What you sorry for?
When it comes to business, like I mean,
Somebody gonna see
I
this.
always take constructive criticism on that
somebody
shit.
gonna
Like
see
you
this
have
and it might
to.
help somebody else.
Your shit went viral. My shit hasn't gone viral. So I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I have over 100 million views on my videos.
Yeah, I
You know,
seen them.
I've had like multiple viral. I have like 15 videos.
And you didn't have to shake nothing to
No ads, no titties, no ass, no nothing.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's up?
And you got a guy that edits your clips for you. He takes about the same time.
Honestly, I pick the clips myself. I watch the video and I'm like, this is a good clip. This is a good clip. And then my assistant edits them. We use CapCut. It's not really hard. I can do it myself, really. Like you just have to know what's a clip. And obviously they're not going to hit every time, right? So like as long as one hits out of every episode, I'm happy with that. Like I said, I get a lot of hate a lot of times. So it's not like it's like, oh, I'm getting all this love and I feel great. But I mean, I am doing numbers, so I just don't read it. Or I just like look at their page and I'm like, wow, you're a fucking loser. So I really don't care what you have to say. You live in fucking, Wacoma or wherever the fuck you live with your little dachshund. You know what I'm saying? I'll put him on the barbecue. So, yeah, I mean, I try not to read the comments. I see the numbers, I see the trajectory I'm going on. I know I'm going to make it. I mean, I see who's like other female podcasters in the game, and
So you run all your social media. You don't have nobody else running your
I have
social
no
media.
one running shit. I'm running everything.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
that's me. Yep. The social media is a pain in the ass. I don't even like doing that
Sucks.
shit.
And it's like
I hate that
like
shit.
I don't even use Twitter. I was like, you need to get on Twitter. I'm like, yo,
I've never had Twitter at all. I've never had it.
but you have.
I've been
to.
posting shit on there, but not like regularly.
But it's like so exhausting. So like I'll.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, right? I found this Indian dude. Well, he found me on Instagram. He's like, I want to edit all your videos. He started doing shit for free, right? Just.
That's what happens when you're a female. You get them for free.
No, because he wants to work with me. So I was letting him do it, and he was making my stuff, but like they don't understand. In other countries, they don't understand the aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? So it's better than AI, and he was only charging like $200 a month. He was editing the full episode and the clips and the thumbnails, and you can probably get him to post on Twitter. You can find it on Fiverr. I don't know who's listening. You can go on Fiverr and find one of these Indian people, and they'll do
Yeah.
everything for you. And it's better than AI. I mean, the But if you want full efficiency, it is expensive.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing. It's expensive.
It's expensive
to have them edit like that.
I was paying $100 for one clip, and I post a clip every day. So think about that. It's like $3,000 a month. Plus, you still got to edit the full video. There's a lot of factors that go into it. It's not cheap.
Nah. Hell nah.
And it's not even guaranteed that your shit's gonna even do numbers.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even think, like, when I started this shit, I was like, I wasn't, like, I didn't know what the fuck. Like, I had Instagram for 12 years, my personal Instagram page before I had this podcast, and I had 10,000 followers or 11,000 followers for 10 years, and nobody, like, cared about my fucking videos. I had, like, the biggest video I had was probably, like, 5,000 views. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be happy if I got, like, 100 likes or some shit. Like, nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
So, I had to start a whole new Instagram page, and I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen, because I'm like, I thought that I was gonna post it on my personal page, because it already had the followers. But, like, it took off. I had to start a whole new page, and that shit took off bigger than I don't even post on my personal page anymore.
So 37,000 came within the 6 months you doing it?
From zero.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it is important to really stick to the clips, like really
The clips is
dialing
everything.
in. Well, yeah, I'm saying like, because
I mean,
I'm doing.
Think about this, right? Like, if you watch a video on YouTube or you watch a movie, right? If it's blurry,
Yeah, I know.
and
Yeah,
the
it's
sound
already.
if the sound is fucked up,
Turn it.
are you really gonna be tuned
Nah.
in as if it's from like Paramount Picture, fucking Man on Fire, Denzel Washington, like fucking lights, camera? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
like
I get it.
everything is like on point. You're like, oh, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or is this like someone that's just
Yeah,
you're not gonna watch that shit. It's not gonna feel the same. It's not gonna hit you the same.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah.
Damn. So you only been doing this 6 months, and you just been learning so much game from it,
Yeah.
and you're pretty much learning it on your own. Like you don't
On
have a
my
lot
own.
of like you ain't having people like really showing you a lot of things. You're just
Well, I had
kinda
that one
diving in.
editor. I had one editor, and then he got mad at me and quit. Well, because he was gonna take a piece of the podcast, but I guess it wasn't coming fast. The money wasn't coming fast enough for him. But we're still friends. He put me on game. Like, he taught me everything. Because even when he quit, he's like, I'll show you how to do it so you can do it yourself. You know?
Oh shit.
So, I mean, but a lot of podcasters use CapCut to make their clips.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really, like I said, it's you have to find the clip that you want to post, because you can't just post anything, you know?
Yeah.
And then you have to have the right camera angles. You have to have the right camera lens. You have to have the right microphones. Like, you have to have everything. It has to be perfect. You know, otherwise nobody's going to. Think about how many podcasts there are, right? A gazillion. So why is yours going to stand out? You know, not you, but anyone, right?
Yeah.
Like, anyone who has a podcast. Why is your podcast going to stand out? You have to do something to make it stand out.
And the look is always important.
That's like number
That's
one.
first.
Yeah, I know that.
You know.
Look or luck?
The look.
Look. Correct.
The
Yeah, the aesthetic.
yeah.
So that's why, yeah, like those AI shits. I told the last people, I'm like, bro, like that AI, he's like, oh, it takes a long time. Like, success is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, duh. You know, if this is what you want to do, you got to put the work in.
Yeah.
And you gotta have that chili, man.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing the podcast, what would you be doing?
Finding an old man
A rich old man.
to take advantage of.
That sound like every woman over 40 that's single.
Look at that. I wish we can get sugar mama. This is that easy for us.
I mean, I don't
I'm gonna
even,
just go ahead and find me a old
Like, well, you know, it's not that easy for us. So.
Nah, I'm kidding. I would never do that. It just sounds good. What would I be doing? I'd be doing something else. Like, I'd be selling something else, whatever.
Selling something else.
The fuck, like, I'm not stuck to anything. Whatever makes money makes sense to me. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. I'll sell socks. I'll sell underwear. I'll sell fucking coffee mugs. I'll sell you the bitch next door. Whatever the fuck you want to buy, I got it for you.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
She got it.
Yep.
Sounds like some Wolf of Wall Street type shit.
Yeah, I
Some of
mean,
these
like, that's just the truth. I'm not attached to any like I want to do this.
I mean, like if you like what was your besides the podcast shit, like what was like your niche, like were you into like?
I was doing
like
property
something else?
rentals, and I was in the cannabis industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you smoke now? Still? Or did you ever smoke?
Yeah, I used to smoke a lot. I'm lazy to roll, so I don't smoke as much. Yeah.
You don't hire a roller?
Somebody to roll for you.
I'm not there yet. When I get there, I will.
Well, that's cool. Shit. I mean, might as well. I appreciate that game you put me on because now I don't know. These dudes know how I am. I'm obsessed with my shit. So like when that, like now I'm gonna be obsessed with the fuck you just told me. And I'm gonna be pushing that.
I can help you guys if you want.
Yeah,
If like you guys to hit me up, I can help you guys out.
for sure. I'll for sure. I mean, hey, you said it. So if I'm bugging you too much,
It's okay.
You said you about to start an editing thing.
I thought about it, right? Because I'm like, damn, these people really don't know what the fuck they're doing. Not you, but I'm just saying, like, these people-
hey, she saved me.
It sounds like this was the introduction to your first class, like you know what I mean, the first session.
yeah. I mean, I never really but like, I'm good at picking the clips. You know, I'm good at recognizing the moments that should be out there, which is a skill. You know, because if you don't have that skill, it's gonna be really hard for you to watch a 2-hour video and know what the fuck to cut if that's not in you.
Yeah.
So
That's good that, I mean, you're able to do that yourself because you spend a lot of time by yourself at home. So that helps out a lot.
yeah.
So you just watch yourself and
Well, I have a kid. So I'm with him a lot.
How old's your kid?
He's 3.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Running around.
running around.
Still can bust his head or either one, so you have to be watching him.
I mean, I have help. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say I don't have help, but it's a lot. But you just gotta keep pushing every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they say, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel that shit sometimes, man. I got 2 businesses going, and I'm going back and forth, and then I got shit to do in between podcasts.
blessing.
It's fucking crazy
blessing.
sometimes. It is.
It's a big blessing.
It keeps me busy in my
Imagine
brain.
You had nothing. Imagine
Yeah, I know.
nobody gave a fuck about you or were interested in anything you had to offer.
Damn, sometimes it'd be nice if nobody did for like 2 weeks.
I mean, you could
know
take
what I'm
it's
saying?
called a vacation.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's never really a vacation.
Yes, it is.
I'm still getting called
So
all the
what?
fucking time.
That's great. We're never supposed to be. We're only supposed to rest when we die. Just be grateful for what you have.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
definitely.
that's
How
real
do
talk.
you the podcast is tacos?
And
what-
tacos and shawarma.
Is that like?
So I had
Greek
I
or-
had a co-host who was Mexican. I think
Mhm.
he's actually Guatemalan, but I just
Oh, man.
So that's why tacos and shawarma. That's what makes sense.
Oh,
So he was the taco. That's what's
he
up.
was a taco,
And you're the
and I'm
shawarma.
the.
But what happened? He's not there no more?
No.
Sorry, that guy just. So yeah, I'm Middle Eastern. I'm Israeli. So I was because when we started this.
he gonna want rights for that. You better sign the.
No, he doesn't. He
Okay.
quit. He quit.
No.
He couldn't handle the heat.
I feel like you punked him.
I can tell.
I did. It's like you
You
punked him.
saw it?
I think so. No, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
It was on the podcast. You showed you're punking him.
I was. He was pissing me off. That's why I was like, "Yo, where the fuck are the sponsors?" Because that's what he. That's why
That's what he promised.
But he was really on the
No,
podcast?
that's what he does.
He was on there?
Yeah, he was my co-host at first.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, for like a lot of episodes, he was my co-host. But like, he was getting sponsors for these TikTokers, these like random TikTok bitches, and I was like, "Yo, we have a whole fucking pot. Like, get to work." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like how he wasn't. I'm very like a go-getter.
Yeah.
Like I'm.
Your way to the highway?
Yeah. No, I get
No, like
that.
I want, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm paying for everything, I'm doing everything, and you're just showing up, and I'm the fucking superstar here, and like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I kind of, he didn't like that, but we're still friends. I love you, Sebastian. If you
Well,
see
that's
this,
dope, that's dope.
yeah, we're still friends. I just wanted more from him.
Was he the one that I was on the show? You told him to sit right? Him?
No,
I told him to
He looks
sit.
Mexican. He looks Mexican.
no, he's black.
He was black. That
Yeah,
was black?
no. Sebastian's like more heavy or
Okay.
shorter Mexican dude. But he's a really good guy. He's really smart and intelligent and awesome. Really, it was supposed to be his podcast. Because I was trying to give him life advice. I was like, yo, you're really good at communicating. Why don't you start a podcast? And he's
Called
like,
tacos.
well, we didn't have the name at first. And then it just ended up, now it's my podcast.
Yeah, it is though.
Yeah.
And that's how
You just kept flowing with it.
Yeah.
Now you're like perfecting it,
Now I'm perfecting.
and you're just starting. 6 months ain't nothing. Like,
I know.
because that's the same shit with us. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know. I'm just learning. I wasn't even trying to get into it like this, and now it's like, well, fuck it. I'm here. I'm gonna make the best of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I like it. When you meet all these different entrepreneurs and all these other business opportunities that come up too, it's like, well, fuck, let's do
dope.
this shit. Yeah,
That's dope. It's
You-
dope.
you're not gonna get a lot of opportunities that you would get because they come in the podcast and they freak out. Like, this is so dope. Da 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 da. They want to know about it and shit.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, they're like I'm already getting people hitting me up about other business opportunities that came in
Like
that have their own businesses.
like managing them and all types of shit.
Yeah, like different shit, and then another person has another business, and they want me to go. I'm gonna go help them and do a deal with them and shit like that. So, I mean, it all works out. Like you just and that's the shit I like, anyways. I like business.
Yeah.
I like that side of things. So
Yeah.
when I
So
go
you're
and
just like networking with the people that you interview.
yeah, and I wasn't planning on doing that. I mean, I kind of was, but not at that way.
I mean,
I was like, I didn't know it was gonna come to
you
that.
could even how many podcasts do you do here?
We started out just doing one a week, but we're doing like anywhere from 2 to 3. Well, every Tuesday.
Do you rent the space out?
Nah, I haven't done. I don't know. They actually told me about that, but I haven't done it.
I would deck this place out, like, because anyways you need to, and then I would rent it out. I mean, again, none of my business.
No.
have
You
it
don't
already.
understand. I like this shit. Like everything you're saying.
It's already here. You know what I'm saying? You get $100 an hour. I know it's like Fontana, so I pay $2 something an hour for my shit. And this is a good enough space if you get the right lighting. Like you need. This is not enough lighting.
Yeah, no.
But once you.
No, go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. I know I got to get these. They've been telling me I need to get
Every
them.
time she says something, every time. I'm like, oh,
That's
shit.
exactly what I'm telling you.
Yeah, they've been telling me to get some new lighting on the
Sorry.
top.
Sorry.
No, but the cold part.
No, I don't. None of this shit is making me feel bad. Like I'm good. I'm
So
good.
yeah, you just get the right equipment, and you could bank off the space. You know what I'm saying? You could charge let's say $100 an hour. If you get it booked 3 hours a day, that's $300 right there. Boom, every day times fucking 20,
Yeah.
6,000 every month extra, and you could still use it.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Yeah, and
told
then you
you.
have the screen over there.
Sounds familiar.
You have the screen over there so you could.
I'm
put
pretty
their-
sure we
You
said
could
this
put
many
their
of
logo
times
on it.
already.
Yeah,
Well, the thing is, I gotta still put money into it to do that.
So what?
That's
You
the
right,
problem.
100%.
So
You know
what?
I mean?
100%.
I've been putting so much fucking money into this thing already. Like shit.
No, don't cry. You know what I'm
Oh, I'm
saying?
not.
Like, just do it.
That's what I
'Cause
do.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? You all you need to do it. You don't need much, right? You just need like a better setup. You have a lot here already. You have the table. You have the chairs, right? You have the microphones. Is this good sound?
Yeah.
How's the sound quality?
It sounds good. I think. I mean, I think it
We don't
sounds
know.
good.
You haven't
Tell
checked
it,
out the
yeah,
House
you haven't
of
told it.
Baz podcast yet?
Yeah, we don't know
What
yet.
Come on.
is going
Sounds-
on?
You coming on Hal's now, or what? You need to come on this
Yeah.
side?
So you could like you have a lot of this stuff. You just need some lighting, right? And that's like you have the chairs. You have a lot.
Someone just said she's funny.
Oh, on the live.
Yeah, on the line.
On the
I-
chat.
I-
I haven't even been paying attention to the chat.
I am funny. That's. But
Other shit today. No, we were actually talking about changing the studio today, literally, because we went somewhere and we seen some shit, but we were talking about
and
it today.
and I have to like I think you have the wrong camera lens because like you see how it's kind of like unclear. I don't know. But anyway, you got the right to a few more camera angles, and then you just rent the space out. You'll make way more money, and you'll be happier because you'll be like, oh shit! Even if my podcast doesn't make me $1 million, guess what? The room will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a 4K.
I'm just saying. Oh yeah, that is better. That is better.
This is not a 4K TV. This is how it really shows.
But yeah, that looks better. But yeah, you can make a lot of money off this space because even when you're not using or you're not at work, people could be running out different hours. You know, you pay
Yeah.
some girl to open and close it.
Yeah. Just put some more money into it.
Yeah, it might cost you like $3,000 total.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that much. And if you have good credit, you know, swipe, swipe, swipe.
Might have to have you swipe now.
I just that Tyrone credit. Nigga, you ain't talking to me.
Because, you know, podcasts do take a long time to get money. I got one $2,000 check, and then I think I have one new sponsor that's going to sponsor one episode. Like, it's slowly coming together, but, like...
6 months, though. That's...
To the millions, it's going to take me a little bit. It might
Yeah.
take me a year or two, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might take you a year or two, so you might as well make money off the space.
So you don't own that space that your studio's at right now?
renting
You
it
just
out.
rent it
No,
out?
I'm renting it out.
Damn.
For 2 something. I mean,
Yeah.
that's in Burbank because that's where all the studios are. You got TV shows.
Yeah.
You got a lot of music studios and shit.
Closing out?
Yeah.
Okay.
We thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
do.
of
It was
course.
a-
I'm
it was a-
sorry. I hope I didn't
Oh, no.
overstep my boundaries.
Nah,
over
it
here.
ain't like
I'm
like
sure.
that.
I'm
with
sure.
me.
No. I'm sure.
Nah, they know me.
You'll be
Like,
hearing for
all you're
him.
gonna do is fuck everybody else's life up more because I'm gonna be on this shit.
Yeah,
That's
why
all
not?
it comes
I mean,
down
it's good.
to.
You know, information is key, right?
Yeah. Oh, for
If we
sure.
don't have the information, then we don't know how to become better.
Yeah. We always got to improve.
Oh, thank you so much.
We always improve, for real.
Yeah, yeah.
But we appreciate you coming on.
Thank you
Like,
for having
yeah.
me. I
And for
appreciate it.
driving all that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'll make some AI clips tonight, you know. I'm just messing around.
They didn't have no impossible burgers for her.
Right.
I know. But we appreciate you coming
Yeah,
on.
thank-
Like
thank you
it
so
was
much.
great. I'm gonna close out.
House of a Bass. I'm Ronnie Adams.
I'm Jacob Casas. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're out.